colonialized and massacred so many of them because they wouldn't convert, or I think it's because they couldn't understand a word the person was saying.
Right.
They couldn't read the Bible either. I don't think Columbus could read the Bible at that point. Yeah, it just makes everybody look bad. Unless you're Native American, then it's just sad.
Just don't get treated so poorly.
I mean, out of all the federal holidays, Trump chooses the one about national independence. Juneteenth is the one to get rid of.
I'm like, do you even know what it is? Does he have any idea what Juneteenth is?
I didn't until I Googled it, because I had never learned about Juneteenth ever. Not in 12 years of education. And then I learned Thanksgiving was basically by people who had escaped several countries' persecution. And then their ancestors did the Salem witch trials. And then 50 years after Thanksgiving, the treaty got broken, and then they started killing each other. That in school. You're not allowed to teach critical race theory, because then the white people would have to have accountability. And white people don't like to be uncomfortable. Because equality to white people is no longer privileged. And when you're used to privilege, equality feels like oppression. Because they don't want to be uncomfortable and have inequality like African American people had to endure for so long, even though now it's technically, well, we're not equal. There's no such thing as equality here.
I was talking to one of my Lyft drivers the other day about, he was basically saying, I'm disappointed with how American people aren't as quick to mobilize and fight back against the powers that be, like placing systems and things that oppress us and make us unhappy. And we were talking about how French people may suck, but like if there's one thing they will do is get into the streets and protest. And I was just saying, like, we're so used to having a cushy, comfortable lifestyle that like that's not what the average American wants to do. They might want to talk about it, post on Instagram, but like no one wants to break their routine. They want to go and have a glass of wine at the bar and eat an oyster, but like disrupt your lifestyle.
And it's ironic how the French protest when we wouldn't even be a country without France bankrupting themselves in the 1770s to help us, which in turn caused the French Revolution, them helping us. It's kind of ironic. Plus, a lot of the famous buildings in D.C. are from French blueprints. Like the White House is a French technique of architecture. They'll tell you that in school.
So they gave us the Statue of Liberty as a gift.
Yep. The Japanese also gave us the cherry trees after Emperor Hirohito was defeated. They don't talk about that either. Yeah, they really. Well, it's very true. He who wins gets to write history as white as possible with black ink. That part's funny. Right here?
Yeah, this is perfect.
Alrighty.
Thank you, McKenna. Have a good one.
Well, enjoy the day.
You too.
Protest, protest.